Well, it is time. It's HAW National Championship time, and here comes the challenger, Frederic Pierre. Accompanying him will be, of course, his fellow Muscle Gang member, Crash Muscle Gate. Now, Pierre, he picked up the victory. He beat Mitchell Rowe to earn this shot, I guess. Yeah, he did. Now some are going to say Crash Musclegate interfered in that match. But you know what? Crash Musclegate didn't get a concrete brick and smash Mitchell Rowe in the head. No, he didn't do anything like that. It's not like Mitchell Rowe was permanently damaged by Crash Musclegate. All he did was show that he had no mental toughness. Now, Frederic Pierre, of course, this is a man with mental toughness. I mean, when you grow up rich, you have to be mentally tough. It's a fact of life. And not only that, he grew up in France. That's where all the richest of the rich people go. Except for the ones that go to Thailand or Saudi Arabia or something. But other than that, France is where the richest people go, and I think that we need to have our national championship be defended by a Frenchman. It's the only logical explanation, because we don't want it defended by a dirty, rotten communist like Ruslan Panov. Now, I know everyone says Ruslan Panov is from America, but nonetheless, he's got a very Russian-sounding name. And I don't trust the guy, not a single bit. Look at him, he just comes out dressed like some sort of street fighter, ready to beat people up. Well, you know what, just because he's ready to beat people up, it doesn't mean he's a good champion. Good champions show class. Good champions show distinction. I mean, what type of jerk comes out wearing a coat like that? It's absolutely disgusting and pitiful, and there's way too many chains and pieces of metal on it. You should do something prideful, like put a French flag on your coat, Ruslan. Nonetheless, I hope he doesn't hear this. He's a very well-respected competitor, and I appreciate his hard work in the company, and he's a strong man, and he's really tough, and I like him too. But right, I appreciate Ruslan. I'm not saying that just because he's right near the announcer's area. No, he's a good man. But I hope he loses. Now, nonetheless, this match is about to start right about now. I guess we're ready for it. Oh, Frederic Pierre saying, "Bring it." Ruslan warming up, and referee does something, call for the bell. Here we go. It's time to wrestle. Frederic Pierre locking up with Ruslan Panov. There has him against the ropes. This could be it. This could be the match. Dennis Thompson pushes him away, and a quick shot to the face. Frederic Pierre saying, "Hey, it's all legal." And Crash Musclegate looking out with pride at his fellow Muscle Gang member. Ooh, he looked a little bit scared there. Crash Musclegate not liking that, even though it's a positive move for Pierre. We're starting off with this chokehold, and Ruslan Panov cannot get the elbow away, so he's going to do a little bit of a takedown and put a hold of his own on. Pierre now reverses out of it and puts him in a headlock. Ruslan pushes him against the ropes. Irish whips him, and oh wow, look at this. We got some very classic wrestling. Even Crash Musclegate clapping and appreciating the fine show of sportsmanship we're seeing right here. Pierre now got a little bit of an arm lock there on Ruslan Panov, and wrenching it. Panov holding that arm, not feeling good. Now gets sent into the ropes for an Irish whip, and a knee to the midsection by Pierre, and now a shot to the shoulder. Pierre now slamming Ruslan Panov backwards, and he seems to be in control right now. This is a Frederic Pierre. Well, never mind, Ruslan Panov fighting back with a shot to the gut, but Frederic too fast. Never mind, Ruslan Panov with a turnaround reversal, and now grabs him, and a quick snap suplex there onto Frederic Pierre by Ruslan Panov. The crowd is loving that. I'm not sure why, but they're cheering for Ruslan Panov, as he's getting a lot of offense in. But Pierre quickly ends it and sends Ruslan Panov sprawling to the mat. Punch to the back now as Pierre. Oh, Ruslan Panov Well, for some sort of pump handle slam of sorts. And oh, there goes Pierre on the ground. Panov now flipping him onto his back. Oh, and just a shot to the elbow. It's a good thing Pierre is wearing an elbow pad. That means that the damage that Ruslan Panov was not as bad as it could have been. Referee Dennis Thompson doing a good job of getting out of the way right there. And there we go. We see a shot to the elbow of Ruslan Panov. Panov not wearing elbow pads. I'm not even sure if the guy's wearing knee pads. I think he's wearing knee pads. Yeah, I think so. I think those are black knee pads he's wearing underneath those shorts. But nonetheless, you should be wearing elbow pads. You don't need to wear gloves to look tough, Ruslan. I'm just throwing that out there. Pierre now back to his feet. Oh. And suplexes to Ruslan Panov. And this seems to be going very well in favor of the challenger. And, you know, you can't doubt Pierre's credentials. He never lost the HAW National Championship. He left the company because we sort of were out of business for a little bit. Not out of business, but, you know, things were going on. So Pierre, whoa, he just catches a punch, and he slaps Ruslan Panov across the face. That might be a little bit insulting to Panov, because I don't think you see that on the streets of New York City too often, Ruslan. I'm fairly certain you don't see that. Well, at least not at least not in his experience. I'm sure other people slapped other people in New York. It's probably common occurrence. It's probably happened at least 4 times today. But, you know, we're not going to get into domestic issues here. We're focusing on a wrestling match. Oh, and Ruslan Panov picking up Frederic Pierre. Back body drop. Some nice strength right there. And now he seems to be in control. Oh, a big knee to the jaw. Crash Musclegate recoiling in fear, and we gotta point out, Crash Musclegate hasn't really done much in this match. He's been a very impartial observer, and that's what a good manager should do. You should be impartial, and you should support your support your friend, but you don't want to actually get up on the apron or attack people. That's just silly. We don't want anything like that. So, good job on Crash Musclegate for staying out of it. I mean, he's done a lot of facial reactions, but, you know, he stayed out of it for the most part. There's some Panov now doing some kicks to the back of Pierre. Picks him up, and look at this, Crash Musclegate wisely getting up onto the apron and distracting Ruslan Panov, and that shows that Ruslan Panov has no mental fortitude, and he should not be national champion. Crash Musclegate doing a good job right there, and that's why the Muscle Gang is a very dominant duo. This allows Frederic Pierre to be in control. Oh, never mind. He's not in control. He got punched in the face, and he's sort of out of it on the ropes. Ruslan Panov not taking a... Oh, there we go. Ruslan Panov picking him up. And, oh, a great reversal there. That could have been the match if he hit him with a powerbomb or something. But a good reversal there by Pierre, and he's lining up Ruslan Panov. Uh-oh. It's the double underhook DDT. That could be the match right here. Frederic Pierre looking at the unconscious Ruslan Panov. Finally goes for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2. No! 2! Pierre cannot believe it. He's holding his head in shock. How did Ruslan Panov kick out of that? I thought we had a new HAW National Champion, but we don't. The match continues on. Ruslan Panov now fighting back. Frederic Pierre fighting back. They're trading blows, but Pierre gets Panov to the ground. And, oh, now applying an arm lock to Ruslan Panov. And if he can't use his arms to punch, then he can't punch. And punching is a big part of Panov's repertoire. And Crash Musclegate trying to get Panov's attention, but failing that time. Panov may be getting a little bit wiser. Good try by Crash, though. You got to respect him for that. And Ruslan Panov is in a bad place right now. This is a very bad place. They're on the top rope, both of them together. And no! Oh my goodness gracious! Ruslan Panov slammed all the way from the top rope. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Ring the bell. We've got ourselves a new HAW National Champion, and his name is Frederic Pierre. I thought it was over when he hit the double underhook DDT onto Ruslan Panov, but Panov somehow kicked out of that and the match continued on. I'm extraordinarily surprised at that. And you gotta say Crash Musclegate was definitely a big player in it, because that's what put Pierre in control. And look at the height on that. You can't fault Panov for not being able to kick out of that. That causes pain. We know that for a fact. That's like 10 feet in the air or something. I don't know how to measure distances, but it was very high. Nonetheless, we got ourselves a new HAW National Champion. Crash is happy. Pierre is happy. France is happy. The crowd's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. The Frederic Pierre is the new HAW National Champion.